Welcome back to PPR's King of the Grid, where our drivers battle one-on-one, bracket style, single elimination in a 5-lapper showdown. This is our Xbox bracket, so let's join the action in the semifinals for our 1 versus 4 seed battle.
Now we have the 1 seed Chandler versus the 4 seed PPR Nick. Our drivers pull up to the line, Nick starting just ahead. And the lights are out and away we go. Nick with the lead into turn 1. Chandler not far behind. Chandler looks to make the pass, but has to back off before Eau Rouge. Down the Camel Straight. Chandler gaining ground fast. Looks to make the move. Down the inside into turn 7. Ooh, Nick can't quite make it stick around turn 8. Chandler makes the pass. Chandler 3/10 ahead into the hairpin. Nick gets the DRS. Down the Camel Straight. Nick looks to the outside, then goes to the inside. Hard braking, Chandler's remain alongside. Chandler stays in front for the time being. Virtually identical lines from both Nick and Chandler here. Nick with the DRS activation. This time he's going to get past Chandler with ease. Let's see if he can make it stick. Nick deciding to stay with the inside line. Works out well for him. Able to hold off Chandler for the moment. Chandler still only 2/10 behind Nick going into the hairpin. Chandler keeping the gap locked between 2/10 and 4/10 of a second. Gets a little frisky on the exit of Eau Rouge. Chandler gets the DRS activation and is going to pull well ahead of Nick here on the Camel Straight. Nick falling 4/10 behind. He has to get back ahead of Chandler by the end of this lap if he wants to win. All Chandler needs to do for the win here is to keep it tidy through the last 2 turns. Nick trying his hardest, cuts the chicane, and allows Chandler back ahead of him. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Chandler will advance to the finals. Next up, we have the number 2 seed Boss Cookie versus the number 3 seed B-Dunk. Both drivers pull up to the line. B-Dunk, of course, starts ahead. And the lights are out and away we go. B-Dunk has the lead into turn 1. Boss Cookie only 2/10 behind. Both drivers into Eau Rouge for the first time, following only 2/10 apart. Boss Cookie getting the slipstream. Gonna try around the outside on turn 7. Let's see how it works out for him. Boss Cookie able to get ahead, a little bit of a tire touch going into turn 8 there. Both drivers come out okay. B-Dunk still only 2/10 behind Boss Cookie. Around the hairpin, B-Dunk's gonna try and get a run on the exit. Gets a slightly better exit than Boss Cookie. Into turn 12, B-Dunk not able to find any room. Does take the inside. B-Dunk gets past him. B-Dunk currently in the lead, 2/10 ahead of Boss Cookie. Boss Cookie, with a little bit of a bump on B-Dunk, hits the brakes. Both drivers able to come out of that okay. Around turn 16 for the long run down to the bus stop. Boss Cookie trying to get every ounce of space he can from B-Dunk. Oof, down the inside of turn 18, a risky place to be. Into the chicane, it's neck and neck. Boss Cookie comes out ahead, ever so slightly. Runs B-Dunk a little wide. As we come to the full throttle section, all the way down to a sharp chicane. B-Dunk having to back off just ever so slightly in order to avoid hitting Boss Cookie, but is going to try and get a run. into turn 19. Maybe a little contact between the drivers, but both do very well with some synchronized driving there through the chicane. DRS will be enabled in this lap. Boss Cookie out ahead so far, but DRS proves to be a great advantage down the Kemmel Straight. B-Dunk following only 2/10 behind down the straight. Now gets the DRS activation. He's going to look to make the pass on Boss Cookie. Gets about half the way past him before they have to turn. Boss Cookie cutting it close there. Through Eau Rouge. Then Radion. B-Dunk follows by 1/10. Gets the DRS activation. Has got to find his opening here. He's going to look to the outside. About 3/4 past Boss Cookie. Can he make it stick into turn 7? He can, but is pushed a little wide. Oh, and B-Dunk falls behind. Now B-Dunk has to find a place to pass without DRS. B-Dunk into the back of Boss Cookie ever so slightly. Both drivers okay. B-Dunk and Boss Cookie matching each other turn for turn. B-Dunk sees a little bit of gap going into turn 12. Can't quite find the space. Finds the inside around the latter half of turn 12. B-Dunk ever so slightly ahead. Boss Cookie's going to fight him around turn 13. B-Dunk's going to get the advantage into turn 14 with the inside, but Boss Cookie has a pretty good exit. B-Dunk turns in around turn 15. Now the long run down to the chicane as drivers are neck and neck. Boss Cookie falls ever so slightly behind, is going to try and make up the time he lost in that slipstream. Down to turn 17 for the last time. Turn 18, both drivers come out okay, too wide. Boss Cookie gets around just the outside. Let's see how the final chicane goes. Turn 19, B-Dunk goes the outside. Turn 20, B-Dunk is on the inside. As it's a drag race to the finish line as the drivers touch. Ooh, and Boss Cookie comes out just ahead. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Boss Cookie will be advancing to the final round of King of the Grid.
That wraps up our semifinals for the Xbox side, as our final is set with Chandler taking on Boss Cookie. We'll see you next time for more PPR King of the Grid.